What's up everybody, College Lefty Gaming, and in this video I have for you guys a Bob Feller pitching performance where he strikes out 16. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so for this one the opponent has the Impact veteran CC Sabathia on the mound and an all-immortal team. This was an interesting matchup. I've been searching for the ranked seasons game for about 15 minutes and my bar was about, I don't know, 750 to about 1,100 rating points. But this opponent was in the wild card, and at this point I was rated 830, so this game is on All-Star because I was in the CS, he's in the wild card. Very first at bat, he's hitting a ball deep out there with Jackie Robinson. That's off the wall. I probably should have pressed R1, try to make that play, but might have been an inside the park home run. That would have changed the whole game, but a leadoff triple nonetheless. A 1-2 count to Vladimir Guerrero. He had almost every immortal hitter, I would say. But his record was 17-12. So yeah, I knew he hadn't really played that many online games. He was a level 100 diamond because he has all these immortal cards, and that gives you more than enough XP to get to a level 100 diamond. But he just really hadn't played all that many online games. So there he tries to bunt. He's trying to manufacture that run in. Babe Ruth has 99 bunt. I figured he was going to try to do that once he squared around, so I threw the pitch out of the zone there. But I was able to strike out the side and get out of that inning, which is crazy, but that changes the entire inning. I didn't really hit that great in this game, really, I would say, completely, but that's okay. I mean, I got enough support here from Bob Feller in the defense, striking out 16. I mean, I'm just going to go through, mainly focus on the pitching aspect, show you guys how the confidence really plays a factor. There, I kind of hung that 12-6 curveball, but I really just wanted to show you guys some of these at-bats here. With Albert Pujols, I got the first hit of the game there, ripped one through the hole. But the PCI, the game just plays a little different on All-Star. This is the first time I'm playing in Milwaukee, and I like playing in a dome, so I've been mixing it up in different domes. But there, I thought I got that one with the creative player, Pablo Sanchez. And he's got Jackie Robinson playing center field. Jackie Robinson doesn't really play center, but his stats are good enough out there that he can field the ball fairly well anyway. But I was surprised to see Jackie Robinson in center nonetheless. There, he hits it to Griffey. At this point in the game, I think Bob Feller has like five strikeouts. I'm not sure. I'm showing you guys every at-bat from him, I believe. Because I didn't show some of my at-bats, I kind of shortened up the gameplay that way. But there he bunts with this pitcher. I probably could have had more strikeouts, but he was bunting a few times. But it's just the fact that he hadn't really played that many games online. His timing was off, you could tell, on the fastball. I tried to figure it out early, and that's just some tips that I have when you guys do match up against an opponent. Sometimes you're going to match up with the best of the best, and they're going to be all over everything. You're not going to know what to throw. Other times you're going to match up against guys that don't really play the game as often, and that's okay. They're just more of a casual player. Their timing might be off. You got to try to figure out how to attack them in order to get the win. I mean, at this point in the game, it's a 0-0 game. One swing of the bat, he squares one up like in the first inning, and this could change the entire game. But I'm trying to expand the zone a little bit. I could tell he was a little bit of a free swinger, and that's not me saying anything bad about the opponent. I could tell he was a good player. He has a great team, and he's trying to at least get some games under his belt now that he has all these players, which is awesome, I think, personally. But maybe he's just an offline player, which is perfectly fine too. That's perfectly fine. He likes to play versus the computer and jumped into a ranked game. I'm unsure why I even matched up with them being in the CS. It just took me forever to find a game. But there, I mean, I'm missing the ball with the PCI a little bit. And Pujols sends one deep. It's just right over the plate. Got his arms extended. I tried to track that one the whole way. It was good, but I did get under it. Brings up Ted Williams, and the confidence is a little bit down. I tried to be early on that pitch in order to hit it out, or at least pull it to hit it a little bit harder there with Ted Williams, but I wasn't able to do that. A few pitches later, we have Pablo Sanchez up at the plate, and that one is pretty much the same type of a hit, a little bit different PCI, but the same exact hit as the Pujols one. Pretty much goes off the same area there into the gap. But take the 2-0 lead, which is huge because of the way Bob Feller's pitching right now. At this point, I'm trying to expand the zone. I figured he's going to swing more often. If I did get a lead, he's going to tend to swing at more pitches out of the zone, which I'm trying to throw here. But I did challenge him a lot as well. Bob Feller has been a great pitcher for me since I've got him. He's been way better than Nolan Ryan was, and I actually took Nolan Ryan out of the starting rotation. But I'm trying to try out Oral Hershiser and possibly put back Phil Niekro, the Diamond starting pitcher, back into the rotation just to make a push towards World Series, hopefully. And on Hall of Fame difficulty or Legend PCI or Hall of Fame difficulty with Legend PCI, whatever the difficulty is when both players are in the CS, is much tougher than when one player is in the DS or the wild card and one player is in the CS, or when it's defaulted to the difficulty that it's normally on. It might be All-Star with Hall of Fame PCI batting, or you never know how they can adjust the sliders. You know, when you go into like a franchise or whatever, they can adjust the sliders. Well, that can be done. I feel that could be done within the widgets, within the patches, and all that stuff that they put into the ranked seasons gameplay. So this, like right here, the PCI looks like All-Star, but you know, I just don't know. I just don't know 100% sure. I'm pretty sure in years past it's always been All-Star and then Hall of Fame, but they could have mixed it up. It's kind of, I hear some people say Legend, some top players say Legend, some top players say Hall of Fame, so I'm kind of curious. But anyway, Bob Feller is dealing. He's got the gold bar. That, I call that the confidence meter, the gold bar there from the analog pitching feedback. It's very important to get that, and if you do, it's going to be extremely hard to even get a base hit because you have to square it up perfectly. You might have to even power swing in order to get to get a high exit velocity or to get a no doubt home run when the pitcher's confidence is this high. Because as you can see, I'm being able to get maybe not the best feedback, but it's almost good every time off of the gold bar. But I'm still missing the hoop every now and then. That's just Bob Feller's control. But it is a lot better than some other pitchers in this game, I feel anyway. There, I thought I squared up another one with the creative player, Pablo Sanchez, and hits it to the track. And Jackie Robinson's making the play, even though he doesn't even play center field. He's making that play up against the wall, which is pretty impressive to me. I thought that I knew this guy was a good player because he was able to play some guys out of position and everything. But here I wanted to show you guys this slow motion hit with Mike Piazza because the feedback did show that it was way off there. As you can see, early good. I go back into slow motion here, and we're going to take a look at the PCI closer up. But as you can see, it looked like the barrel of the bat was right on the ball. The PCI was pretty much on it. But the PCI and the feedback was not even close to what that looked like to me. Let me know what you guys think. I put some question marks there. Pause it if you can on YouTube, on the video there, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Whenever I see something like that, I always try to go into slow motion, or if ever I see something strange that I've never seen before, I do try to check it out. I try to analyze it, like what the heck happened here? Or is this like just a bug in the game, or was it like just a visual, because it's the feedback visual, but the PCI was actually, like the bat was on it, you could tell. It was just interesting to me. Maybe he didn't have the best feedback on his pitch, like maybe it was early or just early, something like that. It's unknown. I wish you could see some more of the analytics of the game. Like if you could see your opponent's PCI placement, and if you can maybe see the pitcher's feedback, like not see what they did on the meter, but see if it was like, oh, just early release on the pitch, you know what I'm saying? Like just late on the pitch. You can tell if your opponent hung that one, or I mean you could tell anyway if he hung it, if it's over the plate. I'm talking about just purely on the feedback. But anyway, I'm rambling on about something that I don't even know if they would put into the game. They might, but there I did miss that ball with Babe Ruth. I mean it looked like it was squared up pretty decent with the PCI and the bat, but it was out of the zone. And I missed it, hit a line drive right to Vladimir Guerrero there in right field. But I'm trying to expand the zone, top of the 9th inning with Bob Feller on the mound. He's been cruising, 84 pitches. So I mean he was taking pitches. He's got his pitcher up here. I did take a minute or a couple seconds there to let him pinch hit. He didn't want to pinch hit. As you can see, I'm not quick pitching him. I waited a little bit. He didn't pause it. Gave him more than enough time, and he's swinging away too. So I don't know what he's doing here at this point, but he is in the game. I respect the opponent for sticking it out to the end and trying to make the comeback. He has Jackie Robinson down to his last out, and he does decide to bunt. He might have been able to beat this out, honestly, if he would have got the bunt down a little bit softer. But that's one thing that they did do in this game, is they made it a lot harder to bunt with anybody, which is why, I mean, if you get a bunt down, props to you, man. It's tough to bunt. But Bob Feller has 16 strikeouts in this one, a one-hitter, which was the very first pitch of the game. And what a crazy game from Bob Feller. I think if the opponent would have played more online games, he would have had a much easier time hitting them. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.